Welcome, site directors and high-level security personnel. Let's get right into it. You are here for a classified threat assessment explainer covering a highly deceptive Euclid class anomaly, SCP-247. I need your undivided attention for this one, because what we're dealing with today isn't your standard physical threat. No, this is a psychological predator that literally weaponizes our most basic human instincts against us. Let's begin the briefing. Our agenda for this explainer is broken down into 5 critical areas. We're going to cover threat classification, secure containment procedures, mimetic and psychic illusions, predatory behavior logs, and finally, the SCP-247-1 escalation. A quick message. Accessing these archives requires Level 3 clearance. Ensure your credentials are up to date by hitting the subscribe button to stay informed on future containment breaches. Back to the video. Section 1. Threat classification and summary. Euclid class anomaly. So, as we evaluate this entity, you really have to understand that our absolute greatest vulnerability here is human instinct itself. Take a look at this. What all visual feeds, remote cameras, and your own 2 eyes will report is a totally harmless juvenile felis catus, a kitten. But the physical reality hiding right underneath that camouflage is an adult Panthera tigris, a highly lethal female Bengal tiger. It's essentially a biological apex predator wearing the skin of an innocent house pet. Now, you might be wondering, how do we actually know it's a tiger if we only ever see a kitten? Well, Foundation researchers confirmed the anomaly's true physical nature through undeniable empirical data. We're talking weight scales, water displacement tests, and dental molds extracted from the brutal bite marks left on its victims. The math and the physical evidence prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the tiger is there, even when our eyes completely lie to us. Moving on to Section 2. Secure containment procedures. The cage. 18. That is the exact number of kilograms of fresh meat required on a tri-weekly basis just to keep this entity fed. Think about that for a second. That massive biological need is a constant, totally unavoidable reminder of the unseen tiger pacing around inside its 20 by 40 meter enclosure. Because of this, cleaning staff are only permitted entry during designated feeding times and only when the entity is in a completely separate enclosure. Absolutely no exceptions to this rule. Okay. In the event of a containment failure, the following steps are an absolute mandate. 1. Evacuate the entire wing immediately. 2. Seal the enclosure and flood it with gas. 3. Deploy a heavy tranquilizer team. And 4. Return the anomaly to containment. And listen, this is absolutely crucial. All live footage of a breach must be heavily censored. We simply cannot risk our monitoring personnel falling under its visual influence during a high-stakes crisis. Because of this, retrieval team agents have to be specially selected based on a very precise psychological and physical profile. High reflexes and excellent marksmanship? Well, those are obvious requirements. But notice the last 2 on this list: unquestioning obedience and low empathy scores. When engaging SCP-247, human empathy is a fatal flaw. Literally. If an agent hesitates for even a split second because their brain is screaming that they're aiming a heavy rifle at a defenseless kitten, they will die. Section 3. Mimetic and psychic illusions. The trap. We really need to deconstruct the anomaly's twofold hunting mechanism, because it's an incredible trap. First up is the mimetic camouflage. This alters visual perception across all live observers, and yes, even recorded camera feeds. You will only ever see a kitten. Second is the psychic pacification field. This is the really insidious part. It actually overrides your basic survival instincts, inducing an extreme reluctance to harm or even allow others to harm the anomaly. And yes, that applies even if it is actively in the process of mauling you. So, how far out does this psychic trap actually extend? Well, it's governed by the inverse square law. The field strength diminishes outward from the entity, dropping to half strength at a classified meter mark. Because of this physical reality, striking from well outside its effective range is paramount for our retrieval teams. Also, while the visual mimetic effect simply cannot be blocked, the psychic field can be somewhat mitigated using SCP-148 shielding. Though, as O5 directives clearly remind us, we need to avoid using 148 if at all possible. 7. Now this is a truly grim statistic, personnel. 7 is the maximum number of minutes SCP-247 has been observed accepting human affection. We're talking purring and playing while its completely pacified victim pets it right before it suddenly disembowels and devours them. It plays a highly manipulative game with its food. Which brings us to Section 4, Predatory Behavior Logs. Empirical Evidence. When we review Addendum 247A against a normal adult Bengal tiger control subject, the data is highly disturbing. When exposed to a known cat-chasing terrier dog, the normal control tiger just ignored it while the dog cowered. SCP-247, however, it manipulated the dog into a silenced retreat with just a single annoyed mew. With an adult deer, the control tiger killed it normally, like you'd expect, but SCP-247 calmly walked right up to the grazing deer and killed it instantly with a single bite. But most disturbingly, the chimpanzee. The normal tiger and chimp mutually avoided each other, but SCP-247 allowed the chimp to groom it for over an hour, simulating affection before messily devouring it. Based on these logs, researcher S recorded this stark conclusion. Quote, SCP-247 is a large predator uniquely adapted to exploit its largest available food source, humans. End quote. Other prey animals, they're dispatched instantly in a single strike. But humans and advanced primates are invariably allowed to pet the anomaly, basically manipulated for entertainment before the slaughter. Furthermore, it kills every single human it has the opportunity to, completely regardless of its actual hunger levels. Section 5. The SCP-2471 Escalation. Containment Failure. Alright, pay close attention, because this is the most highly classified portion of today's explainer, detailing a frankly catastrophic event. During experiment log 247A-14, an adult male Bengal tiger was introduced to the enclosure. Through a grave lapse in security protocol, unsanctioned mating actually occurred. Genetic analysis later confirmed severe contamination, and the resulting offspring have now been designated SCP-247-1. And what's worse, these hybrids possess what researchers call hybrid vigor, making them exceptionally resilient and incredibly dangerous. I'm going to leave you all with this chilling mandate directly from the O5 Council. Quote, considering that SCP-247 is likely to have bred naturally in the wild, Mobile Task Force IOTA-5, designated Tigerbait, has been formed and assigned to hunt down and contain or destroy all incidences of the hybrid SCP-247-1. The threat is no longer just in our cage, people. It is outside containment. So the question you absolutely must ask yourselves as you leave this briefing today is this. The next time a stray kitten wanders into your sight, will you really trust your eyes? Dismissed. This concludes today's briefing. If you wish to maintain your current clearance level and ensure continued access to the Versarian database, a subscription to this channel is mandatory. Secure your connection by leaving a like on this file, and log your requests in the comments section below to dictate which anomaly we unseal next. Stay vigilant and expect your next set of logs every day. Secure, contain, protect.